Good morning. Welcome to Puzzling in Two Worlds. Today is July 26, 2025, and the day has arrived to finally assemble, do the final assembly on my 32,000 piece Ravensburger, New York Skyline puzzle. So let's see what we got. Like I mentioned, the day's finally come. It is time to assemble this big baby here and see what it looks like together. As I mentioned, I had no room where I'm living in my trailer to do this, but I got lucky. I've got a friend here who's building a new house, and they just laid the hardwood floor, and the rest of the house is still under construction, but we've cleaned out this portion here. We're gonna set it up right here on the floor and take some video, take some pictures and stuff, and see how it all turns out. What do we got here? Well, I got some ladders. I think I got a large tripod in the garage. Oh, I got some camera arms, some tape, and even caution tape to keep people away from it, if it works. And to top it off, we have a Ravensburger hat to wear. So I'm going to set a few more things up, and then we'll talk again. And then once we get it all ready, we'll open it up and get to work. Okay, I think I got my setup ready. I have the puzzle box here on the table. I'll slide that to one side, take all the sections out. I have a little camera set up here so I can videotape that. I'll try to put a microphone on and talk while I'm doing it. And then I've taken this large tripod, light tripod from downstairs, hooked my camera arm up on that. So that's what I hope to use for the time lapse as I actually assemble it all. So we'll set things up and start taking it out of the box and see how it goes. Okay, so all the pieces are out of the box. This being the last two panels, I broke into smaller ones. Mentioned earlier, just because of the box that this folds in, I couldn't get the large sizes in there anymore. So that is panels 7 and 8, and there is 12 in each of those piles. This is panels 1 through 6 divided into 6, so that's 36 panels. And somewhere along the way, one piece fell off. I'm sure it won't be hard to figure that out once I get to it. So now what I need to do is to transfer these over to here, set them on the floor somewhere, and set up the camera and start assembling it. So we'll put the camera up here on the tripod and we'll start to get to work. there it is. It's done. Can you believe it? It says 32,000 pieces, but it's actually 32,256. Each section had 4,032 in it. It's a little hard to get the video from some angles because of the light coming in from the window, but I think you get an idea. This was the first panel I did. This one I did. I started in April of 2023. This being panel number 1. Then I moved on to this panel here. My thought is because I had the memory of these top buildings, certainly the one on the left in my brain, that it would be easier to continue that down, so I did. Then I moved across here for the same reason, because this building is in both of those frames. Did this one, and then moved up to here. These were all done in the summer of 2023. Then in 2024, I did this one here, did this one, and then we made the decision to sell our house. So I got in a panic and thought I need to finish the next 3 before we have to move out. Did this one rather quickly after, same reason, followed down because of the building type. Then just didn't get to the rest. Got back this year, 2025, did this one first and left this one to last, as it was a tough panel, and as you can see, most of the panel is one building. So, and if you watch the individual videos, you know what that was like. So, looking at it from this side here, try to get away from the light here, you can see what it looks like. So, very happy with the results. It was a long, big job. Is the picture is probably, I was worried for a while that I wouldn't like the picture as much as I did, and thought, well, I'd never put it up on the wall of my house because I didn't like the picture as much. But when I see it all done, actually I do like the picture a lot. So, but unfortunately no space to put it now, so now we're going to debate what to do with it. So I think they leave it set up for a while till everybody gets a look at it, and then figure out from there what is the next best thing to do with this. Two options. One, we could keep it and take it apart into sections and make it into a bit of a challenge for nationals next year, Canadian nationals, or take it apart, rebag it in the original bags, and then put it up for sale, because I know this one is a limited edition. It's not being printed anymore, and I've had a number of people, or I've seen a number of posts where people have asked where they can get this. So I think at some point I will sell it, but the other thing is to decide whether we want to use it as a large puzzle as at Canadian Nationals in 2026. So we'll give it some thought, discuss it and talk about it and figure it out, and then I'll have to let you know from there. But I think for now, I think it's just enjoy it. Might have to try to get some more video again tomorrow. Now the sun has moved over onto this side of the house and it's making it a little hard to videotape. So we'll take a bit more videotape tomorrow and see how it looks, and then decide what to do with it from there. Well, the time has come to break apart the big puzzle. It's been here now, I think, almost a week we've had it set up. Pretty much everybody who wanted to see it's come and seen it. Don't want to leave it here too long. Just a couple things before we take it apart. One of the questions asked me was, how well did it fit together? Did the panels fit together? Well, if we look closely, we'll see that there is some buckling in a few areas. And I did have to really do some pulling to get it all together. But these 6 sections are divided into 6 sections. So 3 high and 2 wide. That's where I'm having the buckling. These 2 sections, because they needed to be smaller because of the box, were divided into 12 sections, 3 wide and 4 high. And I really have no buckling at all on these ones. So my recommendation would be, if you're doing a large puzzle, don't tape it together in too large a sections. The smaller the sections, the better in my mind. So I'll give you an idea how many pieces are in each one. Once I get them separated, I can do a count on them and let you know. But everything's got to come out of there, and it's got to go back into this box. So I think the time has come to take it all apart again. So I don't think we'll set the camera up. I think you saw me put it together. I think you've seen me put it together enough times. So I think we'll break it apart in sections, and then maybe once we get a couple out, we'll do a count and let you know from there. Okay, I got the first section off of here where I had taped. But what I'm finding out is to try to take this apart very carefully every time I do. And because there was quite a bit of forcing to put it together, it's hard on the little tabs. So I've made the decision. It's coming all apart into its original 6 sections. Going to be bagged, but resealable bags, plus I have the original bags for the code numbers and everything. So it's going to get bagged up and probably sold. So that's what we're working on. Okay, for those of you who are wondering what happens when you tape the back with painter's tape. Well, I've pulled the tape off this first section, and as you can see, a little bit has come off, but very little. And if you look at the pieces, they're virtually undamaged. So the puzzle should go back together again perfectly. So comfortable that everything's going to be just like new. So got the first 6 done. Those were the ones that were done, broken into 6 sections per panel. I've left the last 2, which are in 12 sections per panel. They're obviously smaller, so the other ones took a bit of work to get them apart. We got them all apart, we got them all bagged and everything, and they're here, ready to go back in the box. So now we have to see how hard it is to take these apart and get these bagged up. So we get that done. So here we have it. It's all taken apart, ready to go back into the box here. Here we have the 8 bags. As it turns out, the large size, extra large Ziploc bags work perfectly, which I kind of thought they would. So it's back into its original 8 bags. Well, not original 8 bags, but it's back in, it's sorted as it was originally in 8 new bags. But with it, I also have the original bags, which have the product codes on them, should there be a piece missing, to get a replacement piece. As it is right now, and as you saw, there are no pieces missing. This is a complete puzzle, but I will be selling it, and whoever buys it, should you lose a piece or have a dog eat a piece or whatever, then you have the original bags to get the code so that you can order the piece from Ravensburger. with that also, we've got here we have the picture which we used to put it all together, and it's still in very good shape. So that's included. Little bit of advertising here, and this is the book talking about the puzzle. And interesting note, I looked at the back of this, and it is 2014. So this puzzle was made in 2014. It is no longer available. So if you're looking for a very rare, unique puzzle that you know is complete, there's no damage, it's ready to go. So anyway, that will be a story for another day, or it will be advertised online. So if you like this video, give us a like. This is the end of the New York City Skyline puzzle. So like I say, if you like the video, give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe. And with that, we'll leave it there and catch you on the next video.